English conversation examples and exercises. Work. Practical sentence. Company benefits. Employees have a stable career in our company. People are friendly to each other. The salaries gradually increase every year. Experienced staff can be trusted with more responsibility. There is a clearly defined path for development. Self-employment. It is easy to set up a company nowadays. There are risks to starting a new business. Self-employed people may face financial difficulties, and many businesses fail to make a profit. Self-employment involves hard work, long hours, and total responsibility. They don't have much time to take a rest. Unemployment. Some people are unable to find a job due to the COVID-19. People whose jobs have been laid off because they may not have the sufficient level of education or qualifications. Unemployment causes frustration and stress. Jobless people may become involved in crime as a means to get money to support their life. Governments need to provide vocational courses and retraining for those unemployed works. Some governments pay unemployment benefits in order to help jobless people. Work/life balance. It is important to achieve a balance between work time and leisure time. Workaholics may neglect their families and friends. People need to take regular holidays. Companies should not expect employees to work overtime. Nowadays, many people work part-time or have flexible working hours due to the inflation. The price of everything is getting higher and higher. Technology allows people to work from home. Many companies provide childcare facilities.
Conversation. Prepare for a meeting in work.
We have a meeting with foreign customers this afternoon, and the customers are from India. Have you prepared the meeting materials?
Yes, I'm ready. I've prepared the agenda for today's meeting. The materials I have already prepared to bring in, including laptops, projectors, and company product catalogs.
That's great. Could you tell me what your meeting agenda is? Let me mentally prepare for today's meeting.
Here is the list for today's agenda. 1. Introducing our company. 2. The advantages of our products in the world competition. 3. Future sales targets.
Thank you for sharing. Now I know how to prepare for today's meeting.
In the meeting. Hi Jerry, nice to meet you. We are from Reliance Industries Company in India.
Hi, it's great to have you here. Please have a seat. Let me introduce our company. We are a small motor manufacturing company in Tokyo. We have many types of motors and sell them all over the world. Our quality is recognized by many countries.
Okay, thank you for your introduction. I would rather know about the stepper motors in your product catalog.
Sure, this stepper motor sells very well in our company. This motor can be used in a variety of machinery. We will also improve this motor and improve its durability in the future, and plan to sell this motor to untapped markets.
We want to buy this motor from your company. We will buy 10 sets first. And we will discuss future purchasing quantities with you after our trials and experiments.
Short talk. Describe a job you would like to share with your friends. The answer should be included in the following points. What is the job? Where did you work? What is your favorite part in this job? And why do you want to share it with your friends?
In this case, I am going to talk about my first job after graduating from college. My first job was as a sales assistant in a trading company. I remember that there was no pressure at work at that time. The supervisor took good care of me and colleagues were easy to get along with. I learned a lot of professional skills in that company, including project management, marketing planning, and how to make a good sales plan. The job I liked the most, that is, the job helped me learn to interact with clients. Before I started working, I was a shy person and didn't like to deal with others. Therefore, this job helped me improve my personality. This job has also given me the opportunity to travel abroad for business trip. I have been to Malaysia and Hong Kong on business trips and learned new skills and knowledge about visiting customers to introduce our company's products. Traveling abroad has been a great experience, so I want to share this working experience.
Describe a small business that you would like to own/open. The answer should be included in the following points. What would this business be? How would you start/open this business? How would you run this business? Explain why you would like to run this kind of business.
Although no one in my family has ever been involved in opening a business, I have a dream since early high school that I would one day start a modest firm to test my entrepreneurial skills. I've always been interested in making breakfast by hand, like hamburger, French fries, corn soup, and other ways to make a good dish. Therefore, I am thinking about starting a business selling and creating this type of breakfast shop. It wouldn't even need to be a massive organization, only a few people who have a passion for catering and they are innovative. We can study meals together and run a small shop together. If our shop becomes more popular and more people begin purchasing with our meals, we may be able to open a bigger shop and accept special orders. I was considering asking my cousin for assistance, as she is talented with her hands. I believe she also has friends who run a breakfast shop, so they may assist. We might put advertisements in the newspaper or on the internet. During the holidays, we would travel around Taiwan and find delicious Western-style meal information in order to help me starting a business. We would each focus on what we do best so that we could easily to plan running a business. Nevertheless, I would like to start my business as soon as possible, because the longer I wait, the more difficult it will likely be for me to do so.
Questions and answers. Would you advise people to start a business?
No, I wouldn't advise anyone to start a business. The reason why I don't recommend it is because starting a business requires a huge investment. If the business fails, not only will these funds not be recovered, but more money will be lost. Nowadays, it is more difficult to start a business due to the inflation, so I think starting a business is very risky.
Why do some people decide to set up their own business?
Many people start their own businesses because they want more control over their work schedule and the flexibility to choose the projects they work on. Moreover, they can easily to have new idea to set up their own business and feel confident to know what they do in order to earn money.
What are some of the dangers involved in starting a business?
These dangers include lack of planning, inadequate funding, poor management, and unrealistic expectations. Additionally, many startups fail because they are unable to find a market for their product or service.
What kind of small businesses are popular in your country?
It is more popular to open a diner in my country for running a business. Our country has all kinds of foods that are very attractive to tourists. The cost of starting a diner business is relatively low. So many people like to open a diner.
If people are unhappy with their job, do you think they should quit and look for a new job?
Yes, definitely. However, they should hang on to the job they are unhappy in until they can find a job they feel happier in rather than leaving at any time before finding a new job.
Should parents encourage their children to enter the same field that they are in?
Yes, because their parents have a lot of life experience to pass on to their children, so their children should listen to them carefully and consider their parents' advice about career choice.
What are some ways people can make themselves become more employable?
People can learn the skills for the job they want to do by taking vocational training courses, and attend seminars regularly in order to know the job and clearly understand their employment direction.
Which do you think is more important for most people, job satisfaction or a high income?
I think that job satisfaction is the most important thing, as you will be happier even without a great income. Higher income will lead to high stress and spend less time with family.